Rest in peace.
Hello, I'm here. I haven't gone anywhere. I've just been really busy. Now, there's a lot of things that I've been trying to get done. Lots of customers' cars. One there, one there. Tie the place up. Lots of cars already gone. I'm just trying to get something to sit on. So when I build the rest of these cars, I can keep going like this. Because there's nothing worse than trying to film something and you have to wait to buy something, or you have to wait to do this, you have to wait for this to come in. So I'm getting myself into a position now where I can quickly go ahead and tick things off and make constant videos that are actually good. And as you see by the first clip, I got a new phone, which is a blessing. You don't understand. It was so hard to film on that last phone. 14 Pro now, and it's so quick. It doesn't glitch out. The contrast on the camera is good. I've got these extra lights in at the workshop, so it's really bright as well. Yeah, it's good. So, some of the things that you haven't seen, I did try and start the Toyota, but the video actually turned to shit. I might see if I can enter some clips in here. Just done full seals on this, inner and outer, the lower half on there, fully undercoated the car as well. Oh, my new Pepsi fridge. Check out that. £15 on eBay, up Facebook Marketplace, 2 minutes from my house. Couldn't say no. Obviously clean the place up, and the E28 is now over there. Yeah, I started on this. I started making this panel. This has got an ever so slight radius to it the whole way around. So I started making that panel. Yeah, it came out like shit, so I put the camera down and waited until I got some better tools, which are coming. I want to make this perfect, so I don't want loads of filler in it or whatever like that. I want it to be spot on, and I want to try and make the whole panel in one piece. So yeah, that's on the cards. And here we have it. This is this is going to get some attention. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that last week marked 10 years of owning this car. 10 years. When I was 16, I bought this car as a car to get me about when I was 17. But yeah, when I was 16, I bought this car. I thought it was only going to be in the ownership of me for about a year or two. 10 years later, here we are. It's fucked. You've probably seen videos on it before. It is destroyed. But I want to take this to Spa this year. They have what car is it? What show is it? There's an air-cooled Volkswagen show in Spa this year in August, and I'd like to take this here. So, plan of action is wheels. Once I've got some wheels, I can build the rest of the car around it. And I'm planning, I want to build a turbo kit, a draw-through turbo kit, which is literally like hanging out the back here. I want like a filter that comes up here, turbo be like here, and the exhaust will come out that way, screamer pipe as well. That's what I want to do. I've literally been reading up on it the last couple of days, on the ins and outs, and I believe it's something that I can piece together. Standard engine, don't touch anything, just make it look cool and make good noises. It will make a little tiny bit of power, but I don't want to push it and blow it up. Now, when we get into it, this car's got a really good gearbox in it, which is built for drag races and sand rails. So the plan, when I bought that box, was to never break a drive shaft again. They're rated for like 400 brake horsepower, and you can't see it obviously, but they've got like UJs like you do on a drive shaft, or like a prop shaft, should I say. And yeah, they're rated for like 400 brake horsepower apparently. So I want this car to do burnouts basically, and with the stock power, it's looking highly unlikely. But yeah, there's a lot of things that I need to change. This gearbox setup, the engine and gearbox is too high, so I'm lacking a lot of camber. There's a little bit on it now, but like nowhere near what it needs to be for the new wheels. Also, I want to go 17s as well, so the rim would be like up here somewhere. That's the plan. So I want to do some videos on this. So yeah, there's a lot to do. I've got to put tubs in the front because there's no tubs in here. There's nothing there, clearly. You can see the wheel. This is the one thing I never finished on the car. So it needs some tubs in there. I'll probably have to do the back as well. Obviously you can't see, but the pedals are ripped out. The brake clutch pedal, all the shifter is now raised inside the car. So if you can see there, and you can see the back of the gearbox there, there's a shift linkage that goes from here all the way to the front. So there's a lot to do, and I'll film all of that. But wheels first, and then that'll give me the motivation to do the rest. So for this, for the time being, I think this is below the list of cars, to be honest. I think this is the one that I don't need to finish, but I might get it done first, I don't know. I'm really bad at committing to a decision until one day I'll go, right, that's it, and then I'll just full commit. So one of the cars that I own will get full guns blazing first. We'll just have to figure out which one it's going to be. If you look here, here's the next project. This is not mine. R32, RB20. It's in for coilovers, air cups, extended lower control arms, and then like obviously the setup, which is, it's going to be good. I think I'm going to film this next. Yeah, I think that'll be a decent video filming this car. It's a bit different. I'm excited to work on it. Something different for once, not just fixing a load of rust. But yeah, I'll show you this car a little bit. Now, I don't know much about Skylines. What I do know is this is an R32. The front end is from a GTR, and these are the rarer headlights. I don't know. Obviously, it's got an RB20 in it. I think that's pretty much standard, apart from those coil packs. Don't really know. Makes a great noise. Young lad that's got it lives sort of local to me, and wanted me to put the air cups and the wheels on. Recaro, it's not a pole position, but it's a Recaro of such. Nardi makes the good noises of the toll reader. Cool car, man. I can't wait to start on it. I'm going to film the process of doing this car. The outcome of this car is going to look really sweet. If you're noticing this white mark across the screen, it's because I put the wrong screen protector on my phone, and the screen protector is just over the camera. I've got the normal one, but I haven't got around to changing it yet. So hopefully it doesn't annoy you that much. And obviously you don't know this yet if you don't follow me on Instagram or you've got the internet. The E36 is up for sale. The E36 is going. The E36 money is going to go into this place, more tools, etc, etc. I'm trying to build myself and my path in life, I guess, so I can continue and progress, etc, etc. So yeah, the 36 is going. I don't feel like I'm going to miss it that much. Yeah. I know I only literally just got it. I've probably done the maximum of about 300 miles on it. But I don't feel like my time in life is to own a 36 and crash it just after you finished it. Yeah, it's not the end of the world really, but I can build a drift car whenever. I plan to build another drift car at some point. Something that is more dedicated to being a drift car. So we're talking like overs and replaceable stuff and stuff like that. Something with a little bit more power as well. Something that if I crash it, I can then fix it quite easily or not worry so much. So yeah, that was kind of the worst thing about the 36, is that once I did crash it, I was like, oh fuck, that's really annoying. I've actually destroyed this really, effectively a really nice car. But you could own it. It's like a restored E36, brand new 36. Come and get it, message me on Instagram and we can make a deal. So once E36 sells, I can buy more stuff to help me finish this, help me finish this, help me finish the Honda. So the Honda, I haven't driven since I ripped the exhaust off. I don't know if this is in the last video, but I ripped the exhaust off and it was a bad time. And I've not driven the car since. I'm driving the fucking dub caddy van, which is annoying, but what can you do? So yeah, it's pretty much a video of me just rambling on and just chatting a load of shit. But yeah, the end goal is to have more of a constant flow of content, try and make at least one video a week. Now, I was in the process of just doing customer cars this last month and a bit, which has been quite an ordeal because there's been quite a lot. The business is growing quite quickly and there's only one of me. Maybe by the end of the year, I'll have a little apprentice that can help me out, which I would love. But yeah, recoup some money and then we'll have a constant flow and I can trickle it in and let you know, because my plans this year don't really include anything, any car shows or anything, or any deadlines, which is weird. I don't usually have no deadlines to build anything. So this Toyota was the last deadline I had, realistically. Oh no, the 36 was the last deadline, which is strange because if you have a deadline, then you get things done. But if I'm working at a different pace and in my own pace, then I'll have different deadlines to meet. If I can make YouTube a deadline to get a video out, then that's what will motivate me. But you need money to make videos that you want to watch, because if you don't have the money to have videos you want to watch, then it's going to be shit, no one's going to watch it, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's my little chat. Shout out Dino Racing. Once the 36 sells, there's going to be another ramp here. 100% there's going to be another ramp here that is on the top of my priority list, and that is going to be a project ramp. So any of my cars can go on that ramp. That's the plan. Yeah, that is the plan. And then I don't have to worry about getting it off the ramp and moving it, so I can do a customer car the next day. If it's on the ramp, then I can stop at 5 o'clock and I can jump onto one of these cars and crack on. But I think, let me know which car you want to see first. I know a lot of people want to see the return of this. I do and I don't. The only reason I don't want to see it is because I know it's a lot of work and there's a lot of bodges that I've created over the last 10 years that need to be undone or finished. So yeah, let me know. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. The next video is going to be on this R32 Skyline. There's a hint there. Cheers.